Chances are, if you clicked on this video, it's either because you thought that the title was interesting, I had an infinity stone, or maybe you've got some goals or some things that you want to work on, but you keep telling yourself and your friends and your family you just don't have time for it. I'm here to tell you you do. You're just not compressing it properly. Compressed time is what I'm going to talk about in this video. I may or may not have coined the term. I don't know. I don't care. It sounds cool. I'm running with it. I want you to understand that there is so many little instances, tiny pieces of waste that go on throughout the entirety of your day. I will give you an example. When you woke up this morning, what's the first thing you did? You grabbed your phone and you probably scrolled checking things for 20 minutes. Maybe longer, maybe shorter, but you had a little bit of time that you could have spent elsewhere. You could have spent it stretching. You could have spent it doing a set of push-ups. You could have spent it hopping right into the shower and getting ahead of the game so you weren't running in last minute for work. Whatever it happens to be, you wasted that time. Maybe when you were using the restroom this morning, you had your phone with you. I don't know why people do that. And you were just on your phone while on the toilet. And so your toilet time took a little longer than maybe you thought it would. Maybe you're standing in the shower and you stand under the hot water just because it feels nice. And you're there for an extra 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes. Just standing under it for no good reason. I'll give you an easy solution for that one. Just take a cold shower. You will want to get in and out as fast as humanly possible. As fast as possible. Anyway. Maybe you go to work and then you have a task that you know you need to do, but you focus on it for a moment and then your phone goes off and you're distracted. You focus on it for a moment and then somebody comes up and you chit-chat for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And then you focus on it and then, you get called away for something else. And then you focus on it. You see where I'm going with this. You're not able to lock in on the thing you need to do. Every other little piece of time that you can think of throughout your day that you waste. How many do you think there are? How many instances do you think you can think of where it's like a minute here, a couple minutes there, 5 minutes there, 10 minutes there? Add all of those up. All those little moments where you're not doing what you know you're supposed to be doing genuinely, because sitting there scrolling social media to check on things is not doing anything with a purpose. All those times you're doing something and there's no real reason for you to be doing it, track that time. Track that time. Do this for a week. Add up the time that you spend doing meaningless bullshit. You will be shocked at how much time you actually have that you are simply wasting. How much time you have to actually sleep, how much time you have to work on projects, how much time you have to work on your business, how much time you have to go to the gym, how much time you have to play with your kids, how much time you have to do everything in life. And if you learn how to laser lock and focus on the tasks that you need to do at work, assuming you have a job and you aren't running your own business, right? I'm still in that spot where I work 50 hours a week minimum. I have gotten to a point where I don't spend a 10-hour day just doing one thing. I spend a 10-hour day getting at least 50 things done. At least. And what's interesting is now I'm not measuring on the scope of time spent doing something. I'm measuring on the scope of things done in a given amount of time. Checked off the list. Done. Finished. Finite. It's a very different way to operate. By the same token, I've managed to cut down a lot of office chit-chat, more or less. And what I find interesting about the entire thing is that, yes, I've gotten relatively short with people, but more often than not, the interactions I do have, and it's an exchange of value on both parts. Either I'm imparting value onto the person that they can use, that they can leverage, that they can grow with, or they are teaching me something and giving me value that I can use to learn and grow. Is that a transactional relationship? Yes. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it, genuinely? That's another video. I'll make that later. But understand that there are so many little instances of time where you talk to people just to talk to people, you scroll just to scroll, you sit there doing nothing just to sit there and do nothing. You stand under the hot water because it feels nice. What could you really be doing with your time? Let's go back to the example of spending 20 minutes on your phone in the morning. If you decided to take those 20 minutes to gear up, brush your teeth, and go in the basement where you've got your boxing bag, I'm speaking about me, and do 3 5-minute rounds on the boxing bag, or 5 3-minute rounds on the boxing bag with 30 seconds of rest in between, there's your 20 minutes, buddy. There's your 20 minutes. I just got in my cardio for the day and I'm gassed and I'm learning how to fight. I use that time. You need to use that time. Audit your schedule. Find all the little bits of time that you're wasting. Add them up and then see what you can do with them to drive your life forward. We all have 24 hours in a day. How will you use yours? My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have because I found that they are extremely useful to me, and my hope is that they are extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, or message me, the Discord server is the top link in the description. It is free to join. Feel free to join. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass, and I will see you next time.